Just bear with me a second. Just uploading hopefully a video of my e-salon results next day. Done. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about how going sulfate free, hopefully, and silicone free completely transformed my hair throughout the years. And I was just like anyone, roughly. I was using the wrong kind of products for my hair, and my hair is quite thick, as you guys can see. It's quite curly slash bouncy, whatever you want to call my hair, wavy, whatever. But I was using sulfates and silicones, and my hair was always dry, and I could never I was paying ridiculous amounts of prices on freaking shampoos and conditioners, and they gave me the results that I wanted for a certain period of time. Then all of a sudden, legit, my hair would look like a freaking frizz bomb. And I was like, I remember one day just going through YouTube, and I came across the curly girl method, and I was like, well, what's this? And in the curly girl method, they were talking about how the curly girl method is just a method of basically where you get your hair to better health. And they were talking about sulfates and silicones, and I was like, okay, what's this? And they were talking about if your hair is quite thick, it has curl or a wave to it, you are using the wrong products. And I was like, okay. And they were talking about how when you use a silicone, you can only use a sulfate to basically wash it out. Now, here's my theory. I didn't do that. I didn't use a sulfate to wash out the silicones in my hair. I used black Jamaican castor oil from Shea Moisture, and that has the acidic acid in the apple cider vinegar. And I used that for a while. Now, when I first started going sulfate free, my hair was nasty for about 3 months, and after that my hair was so much softer. It was so much better. Usually what you do, you use a kind of like you do one final wash with a sulfate shampoo that clarifies your hair, and I didn't do that. I just went straight in with my sulfate free line, and throughout the years it's become a problem. I have so much hair care up there on top of my wardrobe, and I was like, the person that I learned all this from was Beyond Crene today. And she was talking about silicones as well. She was like, silicones don't let in moisture. They put barrier roughly onto your hair, and it stops moisture coming into your hair. And what is moisture? Water. And she was talking about how bad they are for the hair, and that lot of this year, and how you think your hair is really healthy, but what silicones are doing is putting a coating on your hair to make it look like it's healthy, but when you remove that, the damage is underneath. And I was like, you know what, let's give this a go. The first time I did it, I don't think I was doing it right, and I remember the second time I did it, plus I shaved my head that year anyway, and it was due to bleach gone wrong. And throughout the years, roughly, I've been completely sulfate and silicone free. I don't really have it. The only silicone I actually use now is a washout silicone that is in the after your 2-step protein treatment conditioner and protein treatment. But that washes out next time I wash my hair anyway. But that's the only silicone I ever use. I don't like using silicones because my hair is more shinier. It's so much softer. Granted, because my hair is now high porosity, roughly, because I colour my hair roughly and I straightened it throughout the years. And plus, ever since growing my hair quite long, roughly, my hair has taken a toll. But there's different kinds of shampoos. There's protein ones, there's moisturising ones, there's ones that help put pH back into your hair. And through the many years of buying expensive shampoos, conditioners that just, even salon quality ones, they just never did it for my hair. But since going sulfate free, my God, is my hair, if you think I'm bad, you should see my sister. When my sister came to live roughly with us, she didn't come with shampoos. And she says to me, she says, can I use your shampoo? And I said, you do know it's sulfate free and there's no silicones. And she went, is there a difference? And I started explaining to her what it was about roughly, and I showed her a couple of videos about sulfates and silicones. And she says, I know what, I'm going to give this a go. She says because for one, she's spending loads of shit tons of money on shampoos and conditioners and stuff, and they work for so long and then they just stop it because her hair is her hair is more thicker than mine, and her hair is down to here. But she was like, let me give it a try. And I told her, I says, your hair will be terrible for about 3 months. I says, because for one, literally, you've got to retrain your hair. And you know, roughly after 3 months, she is hooked on sulfates and silicones. She uses the odd silicone now and then, you know, roughly, just now and then, roughly. But it's the washout silicone she uses. And I told her not to use them all the time because roughly you'll get build up. That's what you have to watch out for, because sometimes it can leave a little bit of residue. So just make sure you're properly taking care of your hair, clarifying as well. But I remember before she moved out, she was like, right, we need to go and buy some shampoos. She was like, is this sulfate free? Is this sulfate free? Is this silicone free? And that, like this, she's got an entire load of sulfates and silicones free shampoo and conditioner. And she's getting a partner to do the exact same thing. She won't have sulfates and silicones in her house because she's told me, she says, her hair has transformed just like mine has, and she uses natural products. She only uses natural oils now. She's found my routine has worked tremendous. Now, believe it or not, my mum does not use sulfates or silicones either. Only because roughly my products, roughly, I'm the only one bringing in the shampoos and conditioners. She doesn't use conditioner because for one, she shaves her head. But she uses the sulfate free shampoos, and she noticed a huge difference in her hair as well, because just like me, roughly, she suffers with dandruff, and so does my sister Chantal. We still kind of have it, but the thing is, my mum's noticed a significant change. And I remember my Aunt Gail roughly talking to me about roughly how her hair is quite dry roughly, and products aren't working for her. And then my mum was smiling at me, and I started explaining the difference about sulfates and silicones. My auntie has noticed a huge difference in her hair since going sulfate and silicone free, and I sent her a list of bad sulfates, bad silicones that you need to avoid. I've sent her products, and she's gone off on her own. But she was mixing the two, and I told her not to do that. I said, because you're going in a never-ending circle and that lot. But the sulfates you want to mostly avoid is sodium lauryl sulfate. and there's loads of, if you Google roughly sulphates, roughly the really bad harsh ones, it will come up with the really harsh sulphates. Now as for silicones, you want to look out for dimethicone, dimethicol, cyclopentazine, what else was there? Dimethicone, adimethicone, and there's quite a few silicones, but I'm going to show you which ones are the best in hair masks and stuff. So bear with me, I'll put you on pause because I've got a lot to get. Now roughly I'm just going to put my products in here. Now first, to go sulphate and silicone free, you roughly need to make sure you've got everything in. And yeah, this kind of lifestyle can be expensive, but make sure you get 3 for 2, or if they've gone down to like £3 and stuff off that. Now the only main expensive products I have, roughly because I am still blonde, I'm medium blonde but I have a copper tone, I do recommend that you try the Finola No Yellow shampoo and hair mask. This is the vegan formula. This is completely sulfate and silicone free. It's paraben free roughly, and it is amazing. This stuff will change your life roughly, because I used to use the old shampoo from the original line of the No Yellow, and it used to dry my hair out, something chronic. My sister and I used to use that when we were super blonde. But the thing is, it dries your hair out something chronic because it had a dead strong flower smell to it, very potent, and there were too many sulfates that just kept stripping our hair. We had to use moisturising product after moisturising product just to help. With this one and the mask, you don't need to do that. Literally this moisturises your hair. What more would you want? It's very purple as well, so please be aware of that. Now I will show you the very first product I ever used, roughly from the sulphate free line. I use the black Jamaican castor oil strengthening shampoo. This contains shea butter, peppermint. Peppermint is good for scalp stimulation and blood flow, to help new growth basically, and it contains apple cider vinegar. And apple cider vinegar roughly is very good to help restore the pH balance in your hair, and it's good for dandruff. Now there's also one I use from Palmer's, and I use this as a monthly clarifier roughly, and it is the Natural Fusions molecular please forgive me, rose water cleanser. Is a clarifying shampoo. So what you do, you use this only on your scalp. Don't put it on your mesonems because you'll just dry your hair out. This is to help roughly clarify your scalp from any build up. Then you follow up with a moisturising shampoo after, roughly to make sure you clarify your hair. But this is amazing roughly, and it smells so gorgeous as well. Feel sticky. Now I use all kinds of shampoos. Pantene came out with a sulphate free shampoo. Now they do have a thicker bottle of this, but it says it's silicone free, but it has sodium lauryl sulfate in it. This one does not. This is completely sulfate free and it is silicone free, and it's got rose water in it roughly and biotin to help with hair growth. This I got for £3, and this is going to be a staple in to my hair care routine, as well as this one, Pantene sulfate gold. This is the gold series. It's sulfate free shampoo roughly. This always tends to sell out. It's infused with argan oil roughly. It's sulfate, silicone free, paraben free, you name it. Now they've created this shampoo, the heat protector, and I think there's something else that's silicone free, but the rest have silicones in it. And Herbal Essences came out with roughly an entire line. They've done their shampoos now sulfate and silicone free. Do not touch the conditioners because they contain silicones. And that's what you will find with some brands, is you'll often get the shampoo but you won't get the conditioner, and it's completely the opposite way as well. This contains no sulfates, no silicones, but the conditioners contain silicones. Now, out of the aloe and mango and the aloe and hemp, I prefer the mango one because it smells like Fanta fruit twist, and I've just recently found out that they have a avocado one, so I have to try that out. Do we have any more shampoos? Yes, we do. And those are usually on offer 2 for £6, but I know they're on deal at Superdrug at the moment. Now, I do have a lot of Shea Moisture products. I have the 10-in-1 biotin one, which is currently in the bathroom. I have the coconut and hibiscus moisture and curl defining shampoo. This contains silk protein, so this one and the conditioner and the hair mask contains protein. Just be very careful with this because you can get protein overload. Try a protein treatment like this, but add a moisturising product after to get the balance. And I have the Manuka honey and Mafera oil intensive hydration shampoo with fig extract and baboa oil. These smell amazing. I'm not too keen on the smell of this one, but it provides my hair with protein, which is something my hair loves and needs. That's it for the shampoos. There's many of them. I've just got to go exploring. And try new products each time because you don't want your hair to be immune to them. And yes, that's true, your hair can become immune to a product if you use it too often. Now let's talk conditioners. There are different, I only have about 3 different kinds of conditioners at the moment because I mostly have a lot of masks and stuff at the moment. See? My favourite one out of all 3 of these is the Garnier Ultimate Blends Almond Crush. It's 98% natural and it's completely silicone free. Just so you know, even though it says silicone free, doesn't always mean it's silicone free. Make it a mission to flip over the bottle and look for silicones, because I've done that where products say they are sulfate and silicone free, and when I turn it over there's a silicone in it. But this smells like digestive biscuits. It moisturises my hair, something chronic, and it's just a lush product to have. It makes your hair feel hydrated, completely smooth, you name it. Now I do have the coconut oil and cacao butter. This one is exactly like that one where it roughly moisturises your hair and that. It doesn't moisturise it as good as this one does, but the thing is, it smells lovely and it's just a nice staple to have in with your stuff. I've got to use this one next. And now this one, this is the Garnier Ultimate Blends conditioner. The conditioners and the hair mask are sulfate, silicone free, paraben free, you name it. But the shampoo that comes with this, do not get it because it may be silicone free and stuff, but it contains sodium lauryl sulfate, which is too harsh if you have curly hair or wavy hair at that matter. I used to love this formula in the conditioner. I no longer like it. I prefer the hair masks in this one, but the smell of the papaya is my favourite. They do have a new one in the hair mask and conditioner. It is jojoba and I think it's mango or something. This just smells divine. And the good thing about with these kinds of stuff, the Garnier Ultimate Hair Food Blends, is you can use this as a leave-in, a hair mask, or a conditioner. So it's very versatile. That's it for the conditioners, because I do need to stock up on more conditioners because my hair is quite thick. Now we come on to hair masks, our favourite thing. Now, if you're looking for protein for your hair, I highly recommend the FG 2-step protein treatment for a complete protein treatment. It's like pure protein muffler to help balance back your curls, because that's what's been happening with my hair. But in between, I highly recommend, say like 2 weeks after your FG 2-step protein treatment, I highly recommend that you use the Shea Moisture Protein Power treatment. Lovely. This stuff, it stinks. Yeah, I don't like the smell. I'll be back in a minute. Like I said, roughly, if you're looking for a protein treatment, sorry about that, roughly, highly recommend that, and highly recommend the FG 2-step protein treatment. But the FG 2-step protein treatment, you need to do, if your hair is like severely damaged, it's recommended that you do it every month until your hair improves. But it's typically between 5 to 6 weeks, roughly. This one that I just recently did, roughly, I did it on my 5th week instead of my 6th week, because my hair is in amazing condition. And like I said, roughly, the Garnier Ultimate Hair Masks are amazing. My favourite is this one, the papaya and the banana. I do not like the coconut one, but there's a watermelon one that I need to try. And you can use these as hair masks. Roughly, you can use them as leave-ins. It's a very versatile product because it's completely natural, which we love. Now, I have quite a few of these. If I showed you the shampoo of this, I have the hair masks of this line, roughly. I won't say this is like super moisturising, but things, it gets the job done, and it contains biotin. But what you can do to make this more hydrating is you can add natural oils in with your hair mask, conditioners and stuff to make it even more hydrating for your hair. I highly recommend argan oil, macadamia nut oil, or jojoba. And we also have this one, and the I need to get the almond one actually. And this one with it. These are amazing as hair masks. This is a brand new bottle. They smell so lovely. It reminds me of a body butter I used to use many years ago. Now, the biggest find, I have 2 of these roughly, is this one, the LV4 Resist Power Mask. This is silicone free, paraben free, roughly, and it's huge, and you get a lot of product in this. I got this when it was on deal for I think it was £6 something, and you get a lot in it. Now, the difference with this is the leave-in conditioner. I'm not sure about the conditioner, but the shampoo and the leave-in contains silicones, and the shampoo is sodium lauryl sulphate. But anyway, that's my little bit of a rant roughly about how roughly it's changed my hair. My hair is completely transformed, and so have a lot of my family members' hair. And I highly recommend, if you guys are wanting to improve your hair roughly, and certain products that contain sulfates and silicones are no longer working for you, I highly recommend you try this lifestyle, because you will see significant changes. And I do have natural oils as well, but the 2 oils I'm mainly using in my hair now is this one. This is silicone free, roughly, it's a heat protector and it's a frizz serum, and it's amazing, lovely. Yeah, my hair still has a lot of frizz, but thing is, it still tends to help with it. And I do have the L'Oreal Paris Dream Lamps Frizz Killer Serum. This is a frizz tamer and a heat protector, and it contains no silicones, and it has 3 types of hydrolyzed protein, so this will help your hair become hydrated. Now, I do not recommend, if you have natural hair, you've never coloured your hair, you've never straightened your hair, that you use a lot of protein, because you'll overload your hair. And but if you're like me and your hair is damaged through colour and heat and stuff like that, you will need protein in your hair. You most probably won't need as much, but thing is, low porosity hair does not need a lot of protein, because you guys struggle with it to get protein in your hair. That's my little rant, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.